There's a third type of scale in the West, one that is neither major nor minor. It's the chromatic scale. Instead of using just 7 pitches within the octave, the chromatic scale uses all 12 possible pitches. Well, wait a minute, you say. I thought we had only 7 pitches in the scale that the Greeks gave us. That's basically true. But in the course of time, particularly during the 14th century, the rungs of what we call the white keys of the keyboard, the whole steps, came to be filled in with additional half steps. Here you can see them being filled in. Notice that the 2 short rungs of the ladder couldn't be filled in between E and F and B and C. Those are those little gaps that we heard about in the class video. They couldn't be filled in because there was no space. So we had 7 pitches initially and gradually added 5 more, here the black keys, to get us to the total of 12 that we have today. Okay, back to the chromatic scale. The Greek word chroma, from whence we get chromatic, the Greek word chroma means simply color. And indeed, this is a colorful scale because it has more pitches in it. On the screen, you see an ascending chromatic scale with the added pitches indicated by a sharp sign. Below, let me play that. So that's the ascending chromatic scale. Below you see the well-known White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin. Notice that it's only the beginning of White Christmas. That is chromatic. Indeed, only very rarely is an entire piece written in the chromatic scale from beginning to end. Usually it's just a portion of the piece that's chromatic. Irving Berlin begins here, as we heard, with chromaticism, and then returns to a rising major scale. Chromaticism adds richness, and it can add tension to the music. Here's how Mozart used chromaticism and the chromatic scale in his Requiem Mass to build tension. So here he was, coming up the scale, minor scale, then last little bit is all chromatic. Here's how Beethoven used chromaticism going the other way, coming down the scale. Descending a chromatic scale. So that's what chromaticism does. It adds richness, variety, and often tension to the music, or it releases tension from the music.